guys, HardlyBriefDan here, and I wanted to make a quick video and show you guys how to use or how to implement Android in your program, or how to build a Android program, or build an Android app in your Unity engine. So I'm going to go over the list of things you're going to need to download and have before you can do this, and then I'll show you how to set up your project, and that's going to be it. It's pretty simple. I went ahead and opened up a browser, and there's two things you're going to need. Well, three things really. First, you're going to need Unity. Unity 4.6 I'm using right now, 4.6 beta. You're going to need either that or an earlier version. And the first thing you should download is the Java SE Development Kit. And I'm gonna right here. You can download the SDK 8, and I suggest you go ahead and download that one. You can download. I think you need at least 6. To run in 4.5, Unity 4.5. So either that, I just went for the brand new one, or the newest one, which is 8. And the thing that you need to know here is you need to download the 32-bit version, so Windows times 86. No matter if you're running on a 64-bit machine. Right now, Unity Engine 4.6 and earlier runs on is a 32-bit application. Unity 5 will be a 64-bit, so this will change eventually. But for all of us running 4.6 or earlier, you're going to need to download the JDK 32-bit version for Windows if you're using Windows, and that's the Windows times 86. And you can go ahead and accept the license agreement and download it. I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it again. The next thing you're going to need is go to developer.android.com and download the Android SDK. And it looks like this. When you get there, you go ahead and click the download link and then hit download Eclipse ADT. This will download. When you click I have read and click 64-bit version. This little download link will appear and you can download the package. This comes with Eclipse and the Android developer program plugin. For Eclipse. Eclipse is just another IDE, much like MonoDevelop, that allows you to program Java and a few other languages. So it comes with that, but then it also comes with all the APIs that you're going to need to program for Android. I have downloaded the 64-bit version. It works fine. So if you have a 64-bit machine, go ahead and download 64-bit. If you have a 32-bit machine, go ahead and download 32-bit machine. Once you have those two things downloaded, then we're making progress. So remember, just real quick, download the 32-bit version, the times 86 version of the Java, the JDK. The newest version, I got 8, and then the Android SDK can be depending on what your machine is. Once you download those two, go ahead and install them. For the JDK, for the Java installation, I put that on my C drive. For the Android, I put that on a different drive. So I think it's easier for you. You can manually set where Unity finds the JDK, but automatically it's going to look on your C drive. For Android, you have to manually set what that is, so I went ahead and put that on a different drive. So once you go ahead and install that, get that up and running, then you can jump into Unity. I went ahead and created a brand new project. It's untitled. It's called Android Test. Again, I'm in actually 4.5 right now, not 4.6, so that's good. So what you want to do is once you download those two and extract to Android and install the Java JDK, you want to go ahead and go to your Android folder. I have it here on my Data 2 drive, my G drive, you can see. And when you extract it, it looks like this: ADT bundle, Windows times 8664, 2014-0702. This is just the date I downloaded it at. You can see on July 2nd, and it's the 64-bit version. Go ahead and open that up, and you'll see an Eclipse folder, an SDK folder, and an SDK manager. Go ahead and click on the SDK manager and click Run. And you'll see this folder up here. And these are the APIs. You can see all the different APIs, and you can choose and select which ones you want installed. I went ahead and just installed up to 4.2.2 because you don't have to support the rest of these. You can go ahead and install them all if you want. It's going to take a little while to install all those, but it's up to you what you want to support for your application, and you can actually choose what you want to support in your application in Unity. So go ahead and click, go ahead and click Tools or whatever you want to install the packages. It's going to have to download them and install them, and it does it over time. So this will probably take 15-20 minutes for you to do, or depending on how good your internet or bad your internet connection is. So once you install all of those, you can jump in your Android or your Unity, which is just a blank template right now. It's just a normal Unity program. You can see it's PC, Mac, Linux, standalone, which we're actually going to go ahead and change now. So to go ahead and change it, you go to File, go to Build Settings. This is where you compile your game or your finished application. You can go ahead and click Android. And there's a couple options here. You can do texture compression. These are different ways to compress your textures. I don't know all of them. You can go ahead and look them up online if you want. You can build a development build. This will just show up in your like when you load it onto the app. It'll say development build, and you have a few more options. And then develop Google Android project. I'm not sure what that one is. But anyways, you can go ahead and set it, and then switch platform. And as you see the play scene down here change, you can go ahead and exit out of this because we're not going to be building yet. But you're going to have a few more options. These options are going to be for screen sizes and pixel densities, resolutions. And right here is the 800 by 480. This is like the high density resolution. I think these are like your Samsung Galaxies. You can go lower, smaller, bigger. You can go up to a tablet if you want. Those are all for you to change. You can go back to 16 by 9, 16 by 10 if you wanted, or free aspect, depending on what you want. It's up to you. You can even create your own. So that's that. A couple other things you need to do. Go ahead and go to File, or Edit, excuse me, and then you go to Project Settings. I think it's Project Settings. Oh, no. Go ahead and go to Preferences first. And under Preferences, you're going to see this External Tools. On External Tools, you go ahead and click that, and you'll see this Android SDK location. You're going to click that, and you're going to open that up, and you're going to go ahead and just click the SDK folder and select it. So again, I'll do that again. I'm in my Android folder. You see that? The ADT bundle. Go ahead and click it. Click the SDK and then click Select Folder. And now Android's going to see that, and it's going to be able to build an Android application. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to Edit and then go to, I think it's Project Settings and then Player Settings. Actually, no, you're going to want to go back to Build Settings and go to Player Settings. It's already opened up here in the inspector. You can see this is where you can add a texture for your icon, a texture for the cursor. Let's see, you can add a splash screen, a resolution. Depending on if you have Unity Pro or not, you'll be able to do this. Other settings, most likely you're going to have to put an identifier here. So you're going to put your product name and your company name. You're going to have to change that up because Unity will most likely throw an error until you do. And again, this is in File, Build Settings, Player Settings. And here's where you can set the minimum API level that you want to support. You can go ahead and go to the Android developer website, and they have stats on like the most popular or the most widely used Android version and most widely used Android screen resolution. But it's up to you on what you want to support. So you can go ahead and click, let's say I want to support KitKat. Well, then you can go ahead and do that. You can click graphics level. What do you want to force? You need 2.0 or 3.0 or automatic. There's a lot of different settings in here that you can take a look at. And then publishing settings, there's different things you can do in here. So that's it. This project is ready to go to build Android applications. I'm not going to go into different touch input and stuff like that in this video. I just wanted to show you guys how to set up a project for Android and quickly and start you guys on your projects, or on your new Android projects. But anyways, hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. You can follow me on Twitter or Facebook. I also have a Twitch channel. You can find all those links below in the description. I'll also add the Android developer download link and the Java JDK link for you guys, so it's easier. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time, and hope you liked the video.